Welcome back, welcome back. I'm a fair person, you know, and I see something coming out now that got pushed under the rug for a long time. Now you could probably tell by the title. Um, really don't be so hard on these people when this shit really comes out because um, one, some people are just weak-willed, and it's really, a lot of people do a lot of strange things for money. And then two, when it comes to the stars, a lot of people are born into families and you don't have a fucking choice. You're gonna get orders and you're gonna do what the fuck you're told, or you go bye-bye, or you get shunned and you could be broken regular like all the rest of us complaining about life and shit, you know? And as a person that lived on the bottom of the bottom and had to scrape just to get to the fucking bottom, oh boy, it's really hard not to want to, it's kind of hard not to sell out. But the Lord has favored me, so I don't. And when it comes to this trans thing, it's way bigger than I ever expected myself. I thought it would be, you know, people making their own choices sometimes. I didn't think they would be used in the way where they've been used, because I've watched some documentaries on them with their own testimonies, and when certain things go on in the world, they don't really like to get lumped in with the other ones. Now, me being the man of faith that I am, and not religious, because a lot of religious people talk a lot of shit, and we're finding out a lot of people you know, they were, it's just all over the place, and all this other shit, like a lot of hypocrite shit going on. And for me, I don't like to be a hypocrite, meaning my father said he's the only one perfect and that man would fall, so for the people that fall and, they have a chance to redeem themselves. Then there's people that, like I said, there's a lot of what I'm starting to find out of children that were brought up on this, and they didn't really have a choice, They didn't have a choice. And that's kind of wrong. My father doesn't really like that, I don't believe. So, I believe that's why, you know, people will be forgiven. Then the other people, with all of this stuff coming out to be true, with brainwashing and pressuring and bribing, you know, that's a whole nother level I don't want to touch into. But it's coming. And a lot of people are gonna, I think, be very angry at certain things. Like, men are gonna be highly upset. Like me, I've took this venture a couple years ago, probably like 10 years ago, learning all of this shit. And I was shocked myself. So shocked that even though I learned the truth, I had to bury it in my mind because I didn't want to look and see, you know? I was like, my father taught me to put my dick up anyway, so, I shouldn't have to worry about that problem. And then I learned about, how great the surgeries are now. And all these different things where a lot of men got tricked. Men married, spent a lot of time around somebody they didn't know. And that's a dangerous thing. I think when things like that start happening, it's gonna be a lot of, you know, well, not hopefully not a lot of violence, but hopefully people will be able to maintain themselves. Cause I'm sure a lot of men ain't. But like, it's a touchy subject for me because, like I said, there's people that do it because they want to do it, and then there's people that are lying to people about these things. You know, and then there's some people that are forced to lie to people about these things. And I'm like, it's about to get nuts. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Make this a little short video, and I don't know. I feel like this is possibly needed because I've seen people regret their decisions, and go back, and I've also seen people say no. I want to do this, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I'm not like the other ones that you see on TV forcing this shit in a classroom. I don't believe in that. I don't think men should be in a bathroom with any but young people. I don't think I'm a woman. A woman is a woman, and I'm what I am. You're not gonna take this feeling of what I am away from me, though. It's my right to do whatever the fuck I want, and I shouldn't be hated on like that. And as a black man, I kind of can understand you just want to exist and people don't like the fact that you exist. You're like, I was born, motherfucker. What do you want me to do about it? You get it? Some of them are born. We're not in the age where this is new anymore. A lot of people were, yeah, I remember 10 years ago was like a fucking cool thing. And we got parents out there racing to put their kids in the shit and do things and all this other political craziness that was going on, and like it was a fashion. Like it was like I remember at one point it got bad to where it was like liking rap or rock and roll is something to try. You know what I mean? And that a lifestyle is not something to try. It's someone's lifestyle. You know what I mean? That comes with a lot of good and a lot of bad things. And people that just are trending, you get it? Soon as shit gets bad, they're all right, I'm off this train, I'm gonna go over there. And other people that are actually in that reality for whatever reasons, I don't want to say wrong, right, whatever. They're true to what the fuck they're doing. They're standing on that. I don't think they respect you guys and girls that at the first sign of trouble, you fucking tucking your tail between your legs. No pun intended. I'm done. I'm done. Because I don't want to piss you guys off. Yous are real. Just to let you know, I salute you. Yous are gangster. I know yous are, like, put paws on motherfuckers. And so I don't want no sauce. I don't want no sauce with nobody. I actually don't want people to give you guys sauce. After, like, you, they, like, you, people are gonna see, like, a lot of people get lumped in. It's like being black and being a nigger. There's a fucking difference. Every black man's not a nigger, and every nigger's not black. You get it? Nah, you don't get it. But the people that get split up in these categories and get treated exactly the same, we all understand that analogy. We all get it. We get it. Because it's the way you get treated, and you're like, yo, I'm not like them. I don't do nothing they're doing. Like, leave me the fuck up. Don't put me over there. Nah. I'm over here minding my business. Doing, working and shit, paying taxes. Get it? doing my own thing. I don't force my life on nobody. I don't ask nobody to get down. I don't do nothing. I mind my own fucking business. You know? And I can respect things like that. So everybody don't get beaten in the head with this new reason to pummel somebody. You know what I mean? I think the Matrix is running out of who we can pick on. And I think these are the next niggas up, even though they already had their turn. After what I seen last night, I said, "Oh man, they're gearing up." And I said a couple predictions, and on my other channel, Noah Wolf, my Wolf School or some shit, one of these things, or Thinking Man Throne, one of them. I put a rest to that for a while, cause the fire of righteousness when it's on me, I go hard, and I know I piss a lot of people off. And this subject, I believe, needs to be, you know, we got enough people doing crazy shit. I don't want more people to incite more violence, which leads, or jokes and this and that, and you know what I mean? Because once the real big picture gets out here, a lot of people gonna have to eat their words. Like, you gonna say something about somebody else, and then when you see the big picture, you're gonna be like, oh shit, sound the horns, my daddy in the building. So I'm gonna leave it at that right there. And I like the story of Jesus at the well, or Jesus at the wherever, with all those people, and the prostitute, Jesus and the prostitute, and all the charlatan ass people that thought they can stone her for having her one sin of being a whore. And Jesus said, "Nigga, I know all y'all sins. Y'all do realize if y'all stone her, I'm gonna stone people too. And I don't have any sin, so that means I'm gonna stone every last one of you motherfuckers." And then they all put their rocks down. You get it? I like that little, I like that thing. That thing makes people recognize you're not better than me, and if you are, okay, you're better than me. You get it? Like Jesus did. He was like, "Yo, I'm better than all y'all when it comes to the sin, motherfucker. What y'all talk about? Let's start casting the motherfucking stones. What you talking about? I've been waiting to stone one of you motherfuckers all week. I dare you to throw that shit at her, and I'ma throw it at you. You get it? So I ain't defending. I'm just saying we all fall. I'm sure all of us do something that the Lord's not pleased with. And if we're gonna start stoning each other and canceling everybody, well, a lot of people gonna get canceled regardless. You know what I mean? So that's enough. But the craziness that I see coming, the fucking verbal diarrhea, the assaults and verbally, and I foresee a lot of Instagrams, and I foresee a lot of models, and I foresee a lot of cancellation, a lot of people just quitting, vanishing. You'll never see them again. All love, all praise to the Most High.